So I just went on a weekend getaway. Uh, I'm feeling really good coming out, just even 2 days of spending time in nature, doing a little bit of creative work, reading, swimming, riding, sleeping. It's nice to just get away and not be distracted with just life in general and all the things that we have to do. I find like in the city, there's always something kind of taking your attention away from you. It just helped me to become more present. And one of the things that I was thinking about and reflecting on is this idea of purpose. What is purpose? And I read somewhere the other day that purpose doesn't have to be this massive, audacious goal of trying to achieve something that's bigger than you and that it changes the world and makes an impact for those around you. For most of us, it's probably unattainable in our lifetimes. So it's important to have these little purposes. So basically the moments of joy that fulfill your day, that make you happy, that give you joy. And it doesn't even have to be doing it for yourself. While that's also important, it could be act of kindness for doing something for someone and being kind to someone, smiling at someone, just a little thing. How great is it to achieve things and feel fulfilled every single day, you know? It's this idea of just being in the moment and being present. So what if your purpose is to actually just to be finding joy in every single day, in every moment? What if your purpose is just to be present instead of doing 5 things in a day and having these like big goals that you probably can't achieve anyway because your expectations is bigger than what your physical capabilities are? Then just say, you know what, I'll be happy if I just achieve one thing today, and then have maybe little tasks. And those little tasks in the day can be, as I said, just smiling at someone or doing that one thing that makes you happy, that gives you joy, or just giving yourself a pause, 3 pauses a day, just for 3 minutes, 3 pauses, 3 minutes a day. Go out and walk in nature for half an hour. Give yourself that permission just to have space to eat that thing that you feel guilty about. So what if we brought those things into our day and then you feel fulfilled? So you've reached your purpose. So I think the key to happiness in life is just to be present and to enjoy the moment and to find those little joys in the day that make you happy. So if we're continually chasing something that is far away, then we're never gonna be happy because we are always continually never arriving. Sorry, just have to make sure I get on the right road. Nearly didn't get on the right road. Trying to talk while drive at the same time. It's funny. So what I was saying was, if we're continually chasing something much bigger than ourselves and chasing those like big audacious goals that might take months or years or even a lifetime to get to, then the fact that we never arrive and that we're never present because we're always looking ahead and we're always chasing, it means that in a way that we're never gonna feel fulfilled, or we're never feeling fulfilled in our day-to-day. I remember reading about having these mini retirements. So instead of waiting till your sunset years to have that big retirement, and you work your butt off all your life just to get to that one big goal at the end of that big retirement, why not have mini retirements throughout your life? Because what happens is you reset, and then when you reset, you can, have that space to reflect on where you've come, what you've learned, and then figure out what you want to do next. So that's exactly what I did. I spent 7 years actually going on a mini retirement. I was living in New York in 2016 and decided to pack my bags and sell everything and go on a sabbatical, which ended up being 7 years. But on that journey, I ended up learning a lot about myself and work on myself a whole heap. Then that really allowed me to come into this next phase, which is where I'm at now, doing filmmaking and using film as a tool and storytelling as a tool to make an impact in the world. And that's not to say not to have these big kind of audacious plans, or should I say, it's important for us to actually have direction and, make an impact in the world and do something that's bigger than ourselves, especially when we've reached this point in our midlives where we do have the experience to know who we are and be more discerning around what we want to do in life and what we don't want to do in life, and then have that bigger goal that might take years and decades to reach, but have that direction. And then in the meantime have these little goals in order for us to get there that still align to that bigger purpose, but they're like little purposes, so having those little milestones you set in order to get to that bigger milestone, I think is super, super important. So having reflected on this idea of having little purposes throughout our day, I'm gonna try and implement it into my life, into this next coming week. Maybe jot some things down that I can easily achieve throughout the day. And I'm curious if you resonate with this, and if you have your own versions of little purposes versus a bigger purpose in life, but having these little purposes throughout your day and your kind of life that make you feel whole and fulfilled. And if you do, what are some examples of that? So on that note, I thank you for watching this far, and I will see you in the next one.